absolutely awesome.
Never stop.
Yeah, kicking ass.
Gabe, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How you doing? So you have the so you're part of the Inner Triangle, right?
Yes, I am.
So you've been in the Inner Triangle for about how long?
Almost a year now.
A year.
Something like that.
You're loving the online stuff.
I am.
So this is the first time you've been with the team, though, right?
Yes, it is. First time meeting everybody in person.
Cool. So what made you decide that you wanted to do this in person?
Because I knew that if I didn't do it now, I would just always be talking about it. And I want to be a doer, not a talker. And if I want to achieve that level of skill that I'm only going to get here, I have to travel to do it.
Nice.
And that took me a while to figure that out. You know, a while ago, because I was doing like the KCU, or it's the Kali Center community, in the beginning, like three years ago or something like that, and I dipped out for about a year and came back, and the idea of traveling back then just was out of my mind. And then I realized how important it was and how bad I wanted it. So you guys aren't gonna get rid of me now.
So now that you've finally committed, you're here, what was your first impression of just the location in general?
The location is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's challenging, the weather, the terrain. It's gorgeous though. The locals are awesome. The town is awesome.
Do you prefer training outside versus inside?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is awesome.
What makes it different?
The heat, the wind, the rocks, the bugs, the footwork. It's challenging. You know, it's primal. You're close to nature, and this is how Kali is meant to be trained, I think.
All right. So when you arrive, your expectations before, during, and after?
When I arrived, my expectations before. So before, I expected it to be really hard. I expected it to be uncomfortable. I expected it to challenge me. During, I realized that those expectations were met. Very much so.
Awesome.
But what I didn't expect, we'll go into the after. I didn't expect the emotional ride. I was expecting to come make some good friends, train really hard, learn some knowledge. I wasn't expecting my the emotional heartstrings being pulled, the talks. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot of that stuff. It's been good.
Good, as in like, can you give like maybe one example?
Well, when we're having like a group talk, we're in the circle. You know, some of the questions that come up, Paul and the team, they like challenge us to dig in deep to ourselves. And there's one example that really hit me before about taking training before your daughter, you know, before your kids. And I never understood that before, but I get it now. Because you have to do that to make sure that you can be there to protect them, you know. And Kali isn't just about protection; it's a whole different way of thinking, you know. So if I can pass that down to my daughter, I give her an edge in life, and she can start using Kali to totally change her life in different directions and see things tactically and the strategies, and it's incredible. And I was not expecting that.
So Kali's actually, it's changing you.
It's absolutely changed me. It's making me question things, and it's amazing.
That's awesome,
It's
man.
mind-blowing.
Your thoughts on Paul Ingram?
Paul Ingram is the instructor you want. He's the guy. He has the answers, and he'll give them to you even if you won't understand them at the time, but you ask the questions. He'll show you, but he'll challenge you. He's deep, and I knew that he was hyper intelligent and deep, but you know, until you get in person, you don't really know how deep. And you know, I can say I've had a few life changes in my life. You can count, you know, from this age to that age to that age, and this is definitely one of them. And I'm just, like I said, you guys aren't going to get rid of me. So I'm
Awesome.
here.
Well, mentioning the guys, you know, training with the guys from the team, training for the guys of the group, guys that you just met. Your thoughts?
Everyone is awesome. The guys that I have done the solo training with, and we just upload the videos, I've never met any of them in person.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And I feel like I knew them, you know. I felt close to them. Right off the bat, clicked, you know, like we already knew each other. It's because we cared about each other before we actually got here. You know, I cared about these guys being, you know, so many states or countries away, you know. And then the new guys, it's crazy how quickly you can bond as a team.
Mm-hmm.
You go through the hard stuff and you're humping pack and you're hitting sticks and you're eating them a lot, you bond with each other.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
So for people that weren't able to attend,
you guys missing out.
Yeah.
And I know you've heard that before. You have to get here. And you better do it because people are repeating, and we're going to keep repeating. And you got to be here, man. It's unlike anything else I've experienced in martial art or even like crew life. It's incredible.
Yeah.
You got to be here, guys. You have to.
So next year we're going to see you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's right, brother.
Oh, man.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man.
See you next year.
Love your life,
Yep.
brother.
Yeah.